Hey guys, and thank you for joining me on part 2 of Notice of Default and Foreclosures. So let's just jump right into it. What is a Notice of Default and Foreclosures, and what does this mean for you? Notice of Default and Foreclosure. Technically speaking, a notice of default is not a foreclosure. Instead, it serves as notice that you are behind in your payments and that your property may be sold as a result of foreclosure if you don't act soon. Generally, lenders wait 3 months or more of missed payments before sending the notice of default that the lender will pursue legal action if the debt is not paid. This officially begins a foreclosure process, which can last 3 to 10 months. Homeowners who do not take action may be in jeopardy of losing their homes. And so you're probably wondering by now, how do I stop a foreclosure? And here's what you need to know. How do you stop a foreclosure sale? Well, once this notice has been filed, the mortgage servicer must give the borrower time to pursue options. Borrowers must submit a loss mitigation application with their servicer, which is then obligated to present all available options, which may include executing a deed in lieu of foreclosure, or you can seek a forbearance. You might try to refinance and obtain a new loan to pay off the delinquent mortgage, or you can ask your lender for a loan modification that will make your monthly payment more manageable and will allow you to catch up on the overdue balance at a later date if you qualify for that option. Depending on the time that has lapsed, you may be able to pay the delinquent balance and reinstate the terms of the mortgage, essentially returning to the scheduled repayment plan, or you could pursue a short sale. If you do not resolve the default, you will likely receive a notice of sale which indicates that your property is to be sold at a public auction. A notice of sale publicly announces the details of the auction. Sometimes the highest bidder is an independent buyer, but if the price is not high enough, often the lender purchases the property with the intention to resell it. You may still be able to stop a foreclosure sale if you've received a notice of default. The best option is to pay the amount owed in full. During the redemption period, property owners usually pay the full balance owed if they're able to do so. Depending on where you live, this redemption period may even extend until days after the property is sold at auction, so there may be a chance to regain ownership even if your property is sold at a foreclosure auction. If you've decided that it is best to walk away from your mortgage burden, you can work with a real estate agent to sell your property, but it's important to understand that it may be more difficult to sell under the circumstances. Also, since time is of the essence, you might have to sell your home for less than what is owed. This is known as a short sale. It has its pros and cons. You might also have the option of executing a deed in lieu of foreclosure, which signs over your rights in the property to the mortgage company. This would allow you to avoid the public record and negative impact on your credit resulting from a foreclosure. Because this information is public, be wary of any notices that you receive. Solicitations and scams may become disguised as important documents. Research any individuals or companies who contact you to discuss your property and ensure that you know who you are talking to. If you have a home or real estate located anywhere in the Yoruba Valley, Eastville, Norco, Corona, Chino, or Chino Hills, and you'd like a more personalized opinion to your situation, please feel free to contact me. I'm Ina Romero with the Associates Realty Group, and thanks for joining me today.